Hello, everybody. Surprise. I'm live early. Whew, I didn't warn anybody, so we're going to check to see who's got their notification set to all that y'all got notified that I'm live. Let me refresh this and make sure that I see it. I do. There I am. I'm going to share this into the group. Okay, friends, it's Wednesday. Wednesdays are always so hard. I feel like I've been running like crazy already today. Between an appointment and then the appointment ran late and then just things snowballed from there. And then I came home and I had a zillion messages and I even have a couple other messages from you guys. So if you catch me live and you're like, I'm one of the people that messaged you, I know I'm working through my messages right now. But I had to stop and because I have to do this live before I get to my one kid from school today. And then it's just go after that. It's one of those days with activities and whatever else. But you know what? We're gonna enjoy it because listen, these times are short-lived, right? With our children at the age where they have activities and all the things, and they're here and yeah, so we're gonna enjoy it. Hey, Callie. All right, we are streaming into YouTube as well as Facebook. I always like to say that because I get people on all the spectrums, and you may not realize that I'm in actually two or three actually different places at once, because YouTube streams it into two different spots, which is kind of cool. All right, so today it's Wednesday. It's Wish List Wednesday. If you're in my Bling Boutique group, you know exactly what that means. So get your wishes in. And I haven't looked to see where we're at. We usually don't have any problems whatsoever hitting the mark of 40 people lately. But, you know, it's always good to double check. Okay, we're going to talk about the Chantilly necklace today and why you need her. Seriously, there's so many reasons, and I'm going to only show you kind of one of the reasons why she is a perfect necklace for your jewelry box with versatility. But before I do that, let's talk about what I have on because people like to know like what Stacia's wearing today. All right, I've got my cute sweatshirt from the Maurice's jeans, and I couldn't help myself. I had to wear this again from the Dazzle Drop box. If you missed the live yesterday, this was one of the items out of one of my Dazzle Drop boxes. It is so cute and adorable. So yeah, that's one of the items. I had to put it on again. I know I wore it yesterday. That's okay. Put it next to my Ivy, next to my watch. And my other arm, I wanted to put a little pop of color since I'm kind of doing the whole neutral thing again. And let's put the pop of color with the juniper. We're talking about the Chantilly necklace. What's this one called? Starts with the C. I see it already went out my brain. Unless the necklace is not called Chantilly. Did I get that wrong? Whoa. All right, friends. So name this one for me in the comments. Let me know. It's gonna come to me, and then we're another juniper. So I wanted the junipers because listen, it breaks up the white, right? It adds a little bit of attention to my wrist, and then I layered my sacred with the classic Lana necklace in white because I feel like these sunray earrings are a match made in heaven with the Lana necklace in white. They're just perfect together. Absolutely perfect. And these are so adorable and they're lightweight and they're fun. All right. Fun way to jazz up just a cute sweatshirt. Before I get into the Chantilly necklace, you guys, though, I do want to let you know that I'm still running my Super Bling for the big game. And that's one of the people, somebody messaged me, and I think I saw in my message summary, I haven't opened up the message because I couldn't focus on it yet. I think she wants 2 squares, which means I have 30 squares left. $1,000 in jewelry to be given away. First quarter is going to be like a $250 jewelry package given away. Shopping spree, you get to pick it out, right? It's not me that picks out the jewelry, you do. And then there's a winner that at second quarter, third quarter, and the final winner gets $400 in jewelry. So lots of jewelry getting away during the big game on Sunday. 30 squares left about, 10 a square. And, you know, I'm going to have other things to go right along with my Super Bowl squares, meaning Each square that people get, you are entitled to a half off item. So if you purchased 2 squares from me, you can get 2 items at half off, whatever you wish, regular line items. And you just got to let me know what those are by Monday. Okay. So you can let me know during the game on Sunday or after the game's over or whatever, or let me know by Monday. So if you purchased a square for me, you're entitled to a half off item. All right. You can use it or you could not. It doesn't matter. So there is a little perk to those as well. So I have maybe 30 squares left if you're interested in my super bling for the big game. All right. Let's talk about this piece today. All right. This is so fun. One day I'm going to do a styling with clothes with this one. All right. But right now, I just want to talk about the necklace and show you some different perks. But in general, I have seen this worn just as is with a suit coat and, a blouse. All right. I've also seen this worn. Let me get up close because it's freshwater pearls. It's 5 strands. I have seen this worn, as a business. And I've also seen this worn with a jean jacket and a white tee. A jean jacket and a white tee. All right. So right now, everybody, just to take out of your brain that pearls have to be fancy. That pearls have to be a special occasion. All of that. They don't. Okay. Pearls can be worn any way that you want. All right. Any way that you want. Thanks for hopping on. I have people on Facebook as well as the YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Keep on commenting. But pearls are fabulous. They're classic. And there's a fantastic way to make them modern. All right. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So this is the Chantilly necklace. Now this necklace is freshwater pearls. You get up close, they're imperfect, which is wonderful, right? We know 2 is the same. And it's a 5-strand, but it's a 3-part necklace, meaning there are clasps on the chains. So there's a clasp on a chain of 2, a clasp on the chain of 2 there, and then there's a single pearl. All right. So it's detachable. 3 ways to wear this. So you can pare it down to just the single pearl strand if you want. All right. You can pare it down to the single strand. You could layer that single strand with things that I have on. I'm just noticing it. This is probably not like, you can't see this one very well. It kind of blends right in. My Lana necklace, it's called Icon now. They changed the name on it. Sorry, guys. But I could add a single strand to my sweatshirt and it would be a perfect little addition, right? Listen, I got a hanging pearl on my sunray earrings. This would be awesome. And honestly, I think it's fantastic. And I have jeans on. Okay, guys? Like, you don't have to make your pearls fancy. All right. But, or if you just want 2 strands, you can do that. And you can intertwine the 2 strands with other necklaces. This is when we get to modernize our pearls, ladies. Modernizing your pearls and adding metal tones modernizes your pearls. Okay. If you were, here's what's going to date you when we're talking pearls. If you had a plain pearl earring, a plain pearl necklace, like a wrap of pearls or something like that, a plain pearl ring, and earrings not like this, but just like a plain pearl. Like we have plain pearls called matinee. If you wore all that, you'd be dated, right? That's the old way of wearing our pearls. We don't want to do that anymore. We want to switch it up. So wear the sunray earrings with the Chantilly. That's going to modernize it. And wear other bracelets like this one with the quatrefoil, mother of pearl quatrefoil. Wear other bracelets like that with this necklace, and that's going to modernize it. Or add metal, add other pieces to your necklace. So even a simple viper adds a little dimension of a little bit of gold in there. You could even add a hazy necklace in the gold. Okay. You can even do that and adds little golden touches throughout those pearls. All right. So yes, I know you like the size of it too. And then, yeah, and you can change it up. So maybe all of these strands are too much. Okay, so let's pare it down. Now, for sake of time, you guys, I'm not going to actually detach other necklaces. I'm just going to try to hold the necklaces behind my neck form. So if you're like, why are you holding it so awkwardly? It's because I'm trying to, we're going to wing it. Okay. We're going to imagine that those strands aren't connected right now. But now we just have two gorgeous pearl strands. Let's toss those layers of the hazy and the viper in there. I probably would adjust the length of them a little bit. Now you have a modernized pearl stack. Okay. Now let's make it really hip and trendy, meaning instead of that, let's add the hematite with the pearls. Okay. Now, oh, sorry. Oh, now we're getting this look right here is called street sweet. All right. Meaning you take something super edgy like the hematite, and then you mix in something very feminine and soft, the pearls, and you just modernize this pearl necklace. Okay. All right. So that's another way you can do it. And then you can also, along with that, maybe add in a mixed metals look with it and add in the silver viper. You could definitely do that as well. And you have a beautiful mix of silver hematite and pearls. And then, oh my gosh, the endless arm stack options you could do for that and all the things would be absolutely beautiful. So we're just working with two of the strands. If you wanted to add color to this, you could definitely take like your Bodhi necklace that has the freshwater pearls and then the teal and the blue at the bottom. You could add something like that, and that just makes your single strand of your Bodhi necklace look a little fuller, right? So then we're adding the color to it that way, modernizing our pearls with color. And then the other things you can do to it is you can add pendant necklaces also that even hang down below your strands of pearls. So for example, let's see. Okay, my aspen necklace is detached. Okay, well, here's the other fun part. I'm going to show you the bottom part of the aspen necklace. The aspen necklace is a 3-part necklace. This is the bottom strand, and I removed it because I was wearing the other 2 strands the other day. And here's the thing, these have 2 clasp on them. So I could technically actually just add that necklace right to the Chantilly. That's what I'm doing off to the side here. I know you can't see it, sorry. I'm gonna add right to it and show you what that looks like, because that's absolutely stunning as well. So I just added, oh, that's pretty, you guys. What did I do now? I added, I know it's hard to see because my neck form isn't one of the longer ones. I attached my aspen necklace, the bottom piece, right to my Chantilly 2 strands of my pearls. And now I created an elongated Y necklace out of my Chantilly necklace, right? Again, we're just working with 2 of the strands. Imagine the possibilities. You could even use the one single strand and do like a 3-layer or even a single layer. All right. So that is the huge perk to these necklaces that detach, because you can just take them and add them to other necklaces. This is my favorite phrase I like to use when we're talking Park Lane jewelry. You are making your own custom necklace when you get these necklaces that are 3-in-1, that are 2-in-1, because the fun creations you can make to show off your personality and your style, and all the wonderful things that you want to showcase. Now you could do the same thing with even the olive necklace. And I think the olive necklace would actually be a beautiful pairing. Now, this is the olive necklace. Okay. All right. Olive necklace. This is a 2-part. We have our faux agates, and then we have this beautiful faux stone. It's not an actual agate or anything or mother pearl down there. It's just like a colored stone. You can do the same thing with that. So let's see. I'm gonna take away 2 strands because we're just gonna work with 2 for now. All right. And then what would happen? Honestly, what would happen if I just added the olive as is? Hmm. Let's look. Let's look at that. Okay, we'd have to do some adjustments. Listen, we'd have to do some adjustments. So maybe these agates hang a little bit higher than the pearl strand. But again, like that piece right there looks absolutely stunning with those pearls. Absolutely stunning. And what I did, I just added a necklace right to that. Okay. Am I giving you ideas? I hope so. Um, Maybe you already have the olive. Maybe you don't have the Chantilly yet. Maybe you were thinking about it and you're not quite sure. But also you can just take even our single pendant necklaces, like the beautiful ambrosia with the butterfly. You can add that as well. Or maybe we pare it down to just the single strand. Okay, let's play. We're doing the single strand. And remember, for the sake of time, I'm keeping my necklace attached, so it's a little holding it awkward. Okay, single strand. And then around the fence on the olive. That's okay. That's all right. See, you got to find your jive, right? Got to find what works for you. Adding a single strand to the ambrosia, you could have the barrel down below, or you could move it so the barrel is up being framed by the Chantilly, which isn't going to work right now because, I'm all thumbs at the moment. So you could have that barrel being framed. Hello, work with me here. Work with me. Okay. All right. So that's an idea as well. The other thing I saw. All right. I don't know if I can do this live right now for you guys. I'd have to like play with it. But I have seen people actually braid these 3 strands because technically I know there's 5. Don't worry, I can count. But there's 3. There's 1 and there's 2 and there's 3. So I've seen somebody braid it so it's not just laying like that. So it's braided. It's so beautiful, you guys. Pretty sure all she did was disconnect the 3 and then laid it on a table and braided them and then hooked them again and then put it on. Okay. All right. I know. I would do it right now, but now I'm looking at my clock, like thinking, okay, I need to end the live, you guys. But this is a Chantilly. Now, pearls. What did we learn today? We learned that we're going to modernize them. We're going to put them with metal. We're going to find our style, whatever that might be, whether it or even if it's taking one of the pearl strands and adding it to a single layer of the aspen. That would be the other thing. Okay. See, this is why my table after my live is always just a giant mess because we play so much on my channel here, don't we, guys? Lots of ideas, lots of styling ideas. Oh, mm. Oh, that's so good, you guys. That is so good. And with this look, you could still wear that bottom piece. Remember, this is the aspen necklace. Oh, I have it on backwards. So the crystals are on the other side for this. So if you're like, what happened? I have it on backwards. Okay, let me flip it. Let me flip so you can see the beautiful crystals because that's another way to modernize our pearls is wearing crystals with them. Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love that. I love that. That's just classy, chic, and trendy all in one. All in one. So that's the 2 pieces from the aspen necklace. You could, if you wanted to, add that bottom aspen necklace on there, which is the charms, right? If you wanted a real statement outfit maker, right? With that 3rd. But I love that too. I know. Oh my gosh, what fun. So much fun playing with our multi-strand pieces, our 3-in-1s with the 5-strand. And I know when we were learning about this line, we had a Zoom with the CEO with Scott, and he was talking about the Chantilly necklace. And he goes, I have walked into high-end boutiques with the same necklace, but the price point is just out of your mind, right? But with Park Lane, It- the most mind-blowing thing is that even new items you can score at half off or a huge discount as a bonus buy for only $35. This necklace retails, I think, for like 170 something. I don't know the exact price because nobody ever pays that. They always get it for the half off or they get it for $35. Or they get it free when they host a styling session with me, right? Oh my gosh, how fun is that? So how would you like it? Free, discounted, or for $35? There's so many ways, you guys. But that's the Chantilly necklace. Okay, hope you walk away learning something about pearls this today, and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Remember, if you're interested in my super bling for the big game, on Sunday, I've got about 30 squares left. And if you want to know more, just DM me and and I'll send you the info on the super bling for the big game. Now she wants that. I know. So pretty. So pretty. It's going to be a staple in your jewelry box, and you're going to have so much fun combining with all sorts of other pieces. So have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Use the link in the description if you're interested in browsing. Otherwise, always message me to get you the best deal possible. And if you want it for free, message me and I'll tell you how you can do that. All right. Bye, everybody.